Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today you can obviously see by the title I'm going to do like a Valentine's Day glam look. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Modern Renaissance palette, and this is actually my first time using it. So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight in. I'm going in with the MAC Select Cover Up as my base, so this is what I use to carve out my brows. And I like to use it as a base for my eyeshadow, so I just apply it with a brush and then I kind of blend it out with a Booty blender. Then the first shadow I'm going to go in with is Nylon from MAC. This is what I use to highlight my brow bone. I don't set the rest of the lid with any other powder, I just go straight in with the shadow. So the first shadow I'm going in with is Raw Sienna, and I just wanted to show you is like the kickback here in the palette, just in case anybody doesn't like it. I don't mind it. And this is what I'm going to start using as my transition colour. So I apply this straight into the crease just to get a bit of depth. Look, I was well impressed with the pigment. And then I go in with another shade just to help kind of blend out the edges. I'm going in then with Burnt Orange, it's just a little bit lighter, kind of in the same area, but it's just to help kind of blend out the first shade that we used and just help it be really, really seamless. All the brushes that I'm using are mainly Inglot or Crown brush, they're the two that I like the most. I'm taking then Rilgar, some of these names I don't even know, and then I'm just deepening my crease yet again, just with a smaller brush. I liked this colour because of how much warmth that was in it. It's obviously orange, so yeah, each shade that I use is just to help deepen it more and more and more. I'm going in then with Venetian Red on the outer corner just to add a little bit of that cranberry kind of colour. I think oranges and the cranberry tones really work well together. This shade actually looked like it had a bit of like glitter in it, but once I blended it out it didn't, so I don't really know what the point on that was. Going back in again then with my MAC Select Cover Up, this is in NW15. I'm taking it on a little lip brush. This is an Inglot brush, and this is what I use to carve out the crease. So you can see there, I just make a little, like, I put the product on my lid and I kind of like stretch my eyelid and open it just to see where the product will transfer to. That will give you a good idea of how like high to go with your cut crease. Now bear in mind my two eyes didn't match, but sure, hey, we're all not perfect. I like to bring it across the lid as far as I can and pat it out with the brush, but I'll always take my finger just to help blend the very edges of it. I think there's no better tool than your finger. I'm then taking Tempera on a small brush, which looks like it's a matte, but again there's a small little bit of glitter in it, I don't know. And that's just what I'm going to use to set the concealer on my lid. I then take Love Letter on a fluffier brush, and you'll see now in a minute I'm just going to pat it in between where the dark and the light meet. I don't like when like you have a cut crease and it just jumps from dark to light, so you can see here I'm just patting it in the middle just to help it blend a little bit better. But I think I might have added too much concealer. I don't know what I did, because I'll show you now in a minute, but it started to get it started to separate. You can see there the little dark patch. I don't really know what happened, so then that's when I decided to pack a load of glitter on. I took Venetian Red again just to deepen the outer corner once again, because as you know, the more blending you do, you'll always lose a bit of pigment. Oh, that face. So I'm just taking a little bit of lash glue, it's a SoSubySJ glue that I used, and 54 body sparkles from Inglot. I use a little bit of glue, tiny little bit of glue on the lid, and then I just pat the glitter straight over it. Using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, I'm going to start drawing my liner across my lid and then I'll work on the wing. I love this eyeliner, it dries so matte. It's really, I never used liquid liners before because I was always afraid of like how much control you have over the product, but like obsessed with this liner. So I just map out like where I want the wing, so I'll make a small little mark and then I'll just follow the product back in on itself onto the lid. I'm no pro at wing liner, I still don't love it, like I don't know, I feel like it's such a hard thing to master. But I'm getting there. Practice makes perfect and all that jazz. I just take a little bit of makeup remover then. The one I'm using at the moment is a Neutrogena one. I just take it on a flat concealer brush and I just drag it underneath the product. This is just to clean up the wing and make it look a little bit sharper. I'm going to pop my lashes on off camera. So these are the SoSu in New York. I love them. They're probably like one of my favourite lashes. And then we're going to move on to face. So for foundation, I'm taking the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC40. That is the shade I use. Because of how much tan I wear. I know it doesn't match my skin, but it matches my neck. And then I'm just blending it out with a Real Techniques sponge. Oh, gorgeous. The concealer then is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I use that in NW30, I'm nearly sure. I'll double check and I'll have all the products listed down below in case I say them wrong. But that's what I use for my concealer. For powders then, on the face, I take the MAC Select Sheer Cover Powder. It's just one of their more lighter powders and I take it in the shade NC40. And that's what I use just to slightly set my face. I have dry skin, so I don't like to set everywhere because I literally like crack up. I just don't like a lot of powder. It's just more to help the bronzer blend a little bit better. So I take that. I then take the SoSu Contour Kit, the yellowy powdery shade. This one here, shade 3. That's what I use to set underneath my eyes. So I like to pat the product on first just to make sure I don't disturb any of the concealer. And then I'll kind of like buff it on and go ham with it. I'll set my chin and kind of my nose area with that powder as well, just to help brighten them a small wee bit. The bronzer then that I'm using at the moment, which I absolutely adore, is the MAC Give Me Sun. That's what I use to warm up my face and slightly contour. Oh no, okay, oops, we're taking the NYX Brow Gel. I've no idea, or Brow Mascara. No idea what colour this is. It isn't Espresso. I think it's one lighter than Espresso, as far as I know. Again, everything will be down below. And yeah, I think I've already told you what bronzer I use, so I'll just let this keep going. Okay, I suppose it's not time for bronzer yet. We're working underneath the eyes. I'm taking raw sienna underneath the eyes. Basically doing the same steps that I did on the lid. I'm just literally flipping it upside down and doing underneath. I'm taking, what shade is that? Red Orca. And that's just what I'm going to start using to deepen underneath again. I'm going in with a kohl pencil in my waterline, a brown one. This is Inglot 03. Look at that focus. Wow. Inglot 03 kohl pencil in my waterline, it's just a chocolate brown. And then I go in with Cypress Umber, which is just the most beautiful brown I've ever used in my life. Like, it was so bloody good. And that's just what I'm using to help blend the liner. So yeah. I'm using Vermeer. I have no idea how to pronounce half of these, but that's just what I'm using to highlight my inner corner. I'm then taking the MAC False Lash Mascara just to help blend my falsies into my natural lashes. I like popping on mascara after I put on lashes. I just find if I do mascara first, my lashes are already lifted, so it's really hard to like sit the false lashes close to my lash line. You feel me? Making sense? Just coating my bottom lashes with mascara. Here's the MAC Give Me Sun, finally. Okay, so this is just what I'm using to warm up my face and contour, as I said. I love this bronzer. Like, I've never, just the colour of it is so nice. It's so warm, and I love a really like warm orangey bronzer, again because of how much tan I love to wear. That is just what I'm using around the perimeters of my face. I'm going in then with a Stellar blush. Stellar is a Canadian brand as far as I'm aware, and I'm just taking it in the shade Beam. It's just a light pink. I'm not really a huge fan of blush. I'll kind of use whatever is in front of me. It's just to add a little bit of colour. Then for my favourite part, highlighter, I'm going in first with the MAC Oh Darling. It's like the most gorgeous gold. Like, it's just, look at it. Just like, yeah, there we go. Taking that on the high points of my face, down the bridge of my nose, lip, cupid's bow, basically setting my face with a highlighter, more or less. I then go in with another highlighter on top because one just isn't enough. I take the Bbold highlighter. I wish they sold this in a pan on their own. Like, the colour, it's just the most beautiful champagne. I used to use this for freelance a lot, so it's gorgeous on like any skin tone. Yeah, so that's highlighter, and then we're going to go to lips. Okay, no, oops, got that wrong. I'm taking the brown kohl pencil that I used in my waterline, and that's just what I used to fill back in my mole. Then I'm going in with MAC lip liner in Strip Down. It's my favourite lip liner ever. I really need a new one because look how tiny that is. And then I go in with MAC lipstick in Peachstock. I only recently bought Peachstock. I normally wear Honey Love, but I love Peachstock. It's just the most gorgeous colour ever. So that's what I'm using to fill in the lips. Then I take a NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie, but it says Biscochinos on it as well, so I don't really know what it's called. Yeah, so that's the gloss, and then that's more or less all the makeup. So thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I leave all details below. You can have me on Snapchat and Instagram and all that, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!